Okay, I guess I'm live because here I am. So happy New Year, guys. There's a lot of people here already. So thanks for coming. Let me go back and say hi to everybody. Oh my gosh, you guys have been here for a while. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. So that's how we're starting this chicken head cut off. I had a daughter in law that used to say, run around with your head cut off like a chicken. That was me. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Cheryl. New names. Designs by Thunder. Hi, welcome. Hi, Marguerite. Um, hi, Linda. Give Tim a hug. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, let me show you. I didn't get my stuff in the mail the other day, so I lied to you guys. But it'll get out in the mail, I promise. There you go. Headed your way. Stacy, Sharon, hi, Bonnie. Just DEA, ready for the party. I'm ready for the party. Hi, Michelle. Christina. Gosh, hey, Terry. Is this normal for you? Is it middle of the night or something for you? If it is, you're crazier than I am, which may go without saying. Hi, Joyce. Is that another Cheryl? Just looking at all the people. Hi, Belinda. It's early out there for you, so that's still good. It's only 10 o'clock here, so I'm doing good. You're in the balcony because you got to do dishes. That's cool. Hey, Juju. Good live. You were on in the background while I was running around here with my head cut off like a chicken. Hi, Bon Bon. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Hoosier Mama. A lot of people. I'm going as fast as I can. Just a minute, Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock your time, 10 mine. So, yeah. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Angie. I think I'm getting everybody. Hi, Kellyanne. Av DeMonte Designs. Hi, you're new here, so welcome and thanks for coming. Yeah, me too. Just DEA. I usually try and have a snark poster when I go on because it's kind of me. Hi, Tammy. I don't know if I can keep up with you guys. So if I don't say hi, don't get your panties all twisted because, yeah, I'm doing the best I can over here. How about that? Hi, Debbie Epps. Hey, Barbara. Been looking forward to this. Well, I don't know. I was telling Dee Dee earlier, man, this kind of snuck up on me. I don't know. I thought I had all the time in the world. Hi, Brenda. You set your alarm. Kellyanne. Hey, Lori. Kristen. Icy. Woohoo! We're having a party tonight. Yeah, baby. Hi, Laverne. Laverne, I lied. I didn't get the Happy Mail out, but I will. I would like to say tomorrow, but who knows? Hi, Heidi. You're not wearing panties? Good girl. You came prepared. That's what I like. Put that on all my party invitations. No panties. So we're going to launch the Scavvy hunt. I've been talking about it for a while. So, like, I should straighten that camera, shouldn't I? And I kind of, well, my spirit animal wanted to know what we might be doing. Hi, Dale. So I went ahead and revealed that we would use vintage candy and sweet treats for the theme this year. So I'm going to be working with some ephemera and stuff from that. And yeah, other than that, I don't have anything to show. Dee Dee, I did get your Happy Mail, and I'm going to figure out how to get, this is what Dee Dee sent me. Hang on, I'll tear it off here. Look at, she sent me this little baby ruler. And if you're new here and don't know, hi, Betty, welcome. I love rulers. I love any kind of tool. If it's a ruling pen, if it's a ruler, if it's a compass, anything. I love tools. I especially love rulers. So Dee Dee sent me this cool little ruler, and I'm going to figure out how to get a hole in it so that I can hang it on my Scavvy. Hi, April. So thanks, Dee Dee. I got it, and I have plans for it. So what do you want me to do first? You want me to, it is so cute, right? Oh, Hoosier, that's great. I'm going to show a couple of my previous scavenger hunts, but I don't know if you guys want me to read the list off, put the link for the list in so you can print it off, start working on my journal cover. That's what I'm going to do, is make my journal cover for this year. So tell me what you want me to do first, and I'll just jump right in. And then we've got 1 hour until midnight on the East Coast. The ruler is adorable, right? Autocorrect sucks. That is a true statement. Nobody's saying anything. Hi, Beth. So let me tell you about the scavenger hunt. I'll just read the list first, and then I'll put the link in. We've done the scavenger hunt. I don't know. I should have counted how many books I have. But I'm going to say 7 or 8 years. And it started out pretty simple. You know, I had maybe a list of 50 prompts. Now it's grown to 100. But let me read you the instructions. Thanks for playing in another scavenger hunt challenge. There's only one rule: have fun. Use your imagination to complete each prompt listed. The more imaginative, the better. Items can be interpreted any way you wish and created from your imagination. No one is going to grade this, and no rules. Like, I'm not kidding about that. The winner will be determined in a random drawing of all participants who complete at least 90 of the 100 prompts listed below. I will verify the winner by asking you to post one of your pages at the time of the drawing. You can post your photos on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook and use hashtag, and I changed the hashtag this year, hashtag Scavvy 2026. My spirit animal changed the name from scavenger hunt to Scavvy, so we use that now. The deadline for completion is April 1st, 2026. Please play along with us. Good luck. So I will put a link to the list in the chat in just a minute. Let me read down them really quick. If you have any questions, ask yourself. Do I have the Timmy tool that punches a hole? Oh, pay me. I might have one of those. I think I do. Oh, I'm going to do that. I was thinking I was going to have to get out like the backhoe and a drill, an electric drill or something, but I think I do have one of those. Okay, I'm going to read them off real quick. Vintage candy / treats theme. You can do it or you don't have to. You want to do your own theme, do your own thing. Doesn't matter. Page of swatches, fib art. Okay, when I refer to fib, F-I-B, that's friends in the box. If you're here in chat, you are a friend in the box. So, hey, Denise, that's my spirit animal right there. I could kiss her little pretty face. Some snark, some canceled postage, a page of pink, a memory board page, a ransom note, a cartoon character, illustrate a quote, create a tag, use junk mail, napkin, book page, playing card, washi tape, toilet paper roll, coffee, tea, ring or stain, an ombre page, pattern paper, a photograph, use gauze, a most wanted poster, a coloring book page, stickers, a repetitive pattern, thread or stitching, a paper bag insert, and I mean like fold a paper bag or whatever, a tip in, a pocket, use watercolor, splatter, ink or paint, circles, a gratitude page, lyrics from a song, Barbara excels at that one, add a window envelope, include a face, a page of doodles, some texture, Willy Wonka, butterflies, use bubble wrap, lace, punch circles, include an elephant, googly eyes, use squares, use post-it notes, random useless fact, something found, something given to you, a pun or a joke, a magazine image, burned edges, a stencil, a page of blue, create a border, put a bird on it, a continuous line, a piece of fabric, neurographic art, favorite candy, put a butt on it. And if you're new here, we'll have to explain the butt thing, okay? I'll do it in a minute. A button, use a broken crayon, create a postage stamp, spring, because I'm excited for spring to come. I'm over winter. Monochromatic page, include a ruler. That's where I'm going to use that little thing. Famous artist inspired page, paint with a baby wipe, tissue paper, use corrugate, an unused supply, an upside down page, a safety pin, a rag flag, use a rubber stamp, a mosaic page, advice page, hybrid animal, create something or something out of the trash, create a magazine ad, a hidden message, black and white page, repurpose packaging, passport to Candyland, decorate a letter, something from nature, fruit and veggie stickers, a famous landmark, conspiracy page, trivia page, string, cord, or ribbon, a geometric design, draw a plant, use a color you dislike, a page of scraps, a postcard, and a wild card, your choice. So if you have questions about those, I can answer them. I was trying to think. One of them I thought, oh, that. But anyway, put a butt on it. There's a guy named Brian Cook who does art called Butts on Things. And he's on Instagram. And I'm a huge fan because I'm basically a 12-year-old boy. And so for almost everything, I like butts on things. Hang on. I'll show you some examples of butts on things. And my camera might go goofy if there's white. But for Inktober, I used Brian's examples. Can one journal page cover? Oh, yeah. If you can shove, hi, Inked Pulp, if you can shove a bunch of prompts on one page, I wish I could figure out a way to give you bonus points for that. Because that tells me you're using your imagination and yeah. So I try and shove as many things on one page as I can because to me it's a challenge. So I draw these little things and they all have butts on them. So somewhere in your journal, try and Denise doesn't have a toilet paper roll. I put that on there for her. Don't worry about it. Dee Dee has some. And for those of you who don't know, Denise is Inkwell's, and that's Dee Dee, daughter. So we were introduced to Denise through Dee Dee. And boy, that was like my happiest day. So yeah, so try and put a butt on something in your journal. That's what put a butt on it is. Because I want everybody to have the same juvenile mentality that I have. Hey, there's a toilet paper roll. Oh, Denise, should I make you a copy of this? Because it would be toilet paper roll and a butt on things. Okay. I've got something else coming for you anyway. So, bonus! So anyway, that'll give you an idea of butts on things. And it also indicates to you that it's a twofer, right? Yeah, that I'm basically not right. So let me give you guys in chat, and I didn't get a little link, so somebody test that link and see if it works. Hey, Shelly. Dee Dee, you should be able to follow that link. Did I say hi, Peggy? So are there any questions? Quickly. Hi, Flo. Okay, does the yup mean that the link worked? None of us are right either. Well, that's good. You found your tribe, man. Okay, Barbara says it works. Hi, Missy. Because Janet, I too have a book of butts. There you go. It does. Okay, yay. Jeez. It's hard to run around with your head cut off like a chicken. So let me show you to give you an idea. I pulled last year's. Last year we used a circus theme. So let me show you quickly. And I think I put the prompts on there, but I don't know. So yeah, we did a circus thing, and it starts Step Right Up. And this is my list from last year. Let's see if I finished all of them. I did. Okay, now mine has boxes. Yours won't have boxes. I draw the boxes on there. So yeah, it looks like I did all 100. So I need to give myself a prize. And this would be like a pocket. There's a butt on things. I can hardly wait to regret this. And every page doesn't have to have the theme on it, okay? That's just I don't know, I guess it's a way to get you thinking. Here's a gratitude page. I haven't slapped people who deserved it, who desperately deserve it. My eye-rolling ability is unsurpassed. I've never aged out of being childish. That is definitely me. I'm sexy and I know it. That I've perfected the art of sarcasm. That I can avoid socializing under extreme pressure. That's Terry Bratt. My ability to recognize incompetence is envy-worthy. And amazing, talented fibs. So that's really what I'm grateful for, is that I get to hang out with all you goofballs a lot. And this was, I think one of the prompts was a national, pick a national holiday or something. So I picked National Postal Day and turned Art Nouveau stuff into postage. This was my wanted poster, Dead or Alive. And he was impersonating a gangsta clown. So it's a great way to use up your stuff, at least for me. And we had to do a Dr. Seuss character last year. So this my granddaughter did. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. And mine was, why did Dr. Seuss put a ruler under his pillow? To see how long he slept. This place is just a few clowns short of a circus. Here's another pocket and some tags and some swatches and a ruler. You can see a common theme, right? I wanted poster had a button because I don't have one. You don't have a button, or you don't have a wanted poster? Here's more butts. Clown. I don't know what all the prompts were. I wish I'd written them down. This was a greeting card. I don't think I included greeting card this year. I don't know. It really is all about me. Mostly I just sit around all day being fabulous. And I think you had to do a business card, 1-800-CRAP-RUS. This was a page that I had to cut circles in. Here's the freak show. I didn't include this year. I almost wish I had. Cat and paste, mauled by a mouse. Iris choked on a hairball. IR elephant choked on a peanut. I had an elephant last year. I didn't even know it. Jocko, clown car collision. I think this was mosaic. This was something clear, see-through. Here's clown college. And I don't remember the prompts, you guys. So sometimes I look at people and wonder, how did they fit all that stupid in one head? All right, Angie. Happy New Year. Sweet dreams. Bite me, stop talking, drop dead. This was fib art. I do remember that. I don't remember who sent it, but it was fib art. Oh my God, Dee Dee's butt. Another tag, recycled because we care. A lot of this is stuff that Fib sent me. I like big butts. Put a bird on it. So who knows? But yeah, here's some lace, some stitching. This was some fib art too. Okay, and if you're wondering what a rag flag is, this would be a rag flag. It's a paper clip with junk hanging off of it. Running away to the circus is always an option. This is my, oh, this was a food page. This was a page out of my planner. And that was really stuff that happened. I didn't include it. Hey, Kitty Jen. Haven't seen you in a chat for a long time. CB, I got my email to you returned. So you need to give me your new email so I can send you the swatch page. Send in the clowns. This is all circles and some twine. And so a lot of times I include the same sorts. This is neurographic art. If you were wondering what neurographic art is, Google it, because you will become an adept, just like me. This was also a monochromatic page. And I try and pick stuff where you don't, hi Auntie Mame, where you don't have to buy stuff, you know, that you should have it in your stash. If you need something that you don't have, ask a fib. Many of us will send you stuff that you need or want. This was fingerprint. I do remember that. And this was Pictionary. Sometimes when I'm just so lame on my live stream, I just play Pictionary. And you guys guess what I'm drawing. And sometimes it can be really quite funny. And this was, I'm not the office clown. I'm the entire circus. And then there was a pocket in the back. So, yeah. So in that many pages, I shoved all my prompts. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And then this, I don't think I should keep this on here forever because I put these in a box and I really like that. I think I'm going to take that off and put it on this year's. And if I don't do it right now, you guys, I'll forget. So it's coming off. I'm going to put it on this year's because I like monkeys. I live on Monkey Island. Hi, so much glitter. Okay, so that should give you an idea. And then this was one from 2022. It's a lot chunkier. Oh, here's some Pictionary drawings. So yeah, so it's much the same sort of thing. Yeah, just make it fun, you guys. That's what the whole thing is about. Just have fun, create something you love having. You can go back and look through time and time again. Dang, Janet, see above. What? I'm not going back in chat. Say it again. Thanks, Sharon. I can't believe I'm still up. Hi, Jeannie. I can't believe you're still up either. Let me put these over here. I'm wrecking everything. So I thought tonight, because I'll have interruptions and stuff, I'm going to make my journal. And I'm literally starting from scratch, you guys. The only thing I did ahead was some Tyvek for the binding. So I always make them the same. Look, Denise. That's going on the cover. This is the guts for the inside. And I forgot to get some elastic, but that's no big deal. Yeah, I don't stay up either. You won't sleep tonight? Your brain's in overdrive? Oh, man. It is good to see so many peeps. I appreciate it. You guys have no idea. Oh, there's the spine. So I just start out with some chipboard. And it doesn't have to be that precise, you guys, because it gets handled a lot. It's going to be fluffy. Yeah. So, and I just used Tyvek. To bind it all together. And that way, hopefully, it'll stay together. Hey, Tina. All right, I'll do one side at a time. This is how precise we are. You know what? It would work better if I do it like this. I have double-sided tape on the Tyvek. And it's really sticky. I use Elizabeth. Double-sided tape. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. And then hopefully I can get about 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Hi, Tenna Sassy. Trying to get the backing off the tape. Okay, got it. Looks good to me. I'm trying to think. Do I want to fold that over or just cut it off? I think I'm going to cut it off. And yeah, if you came in late and you missed the link is down in the description. And I'll also put it on my community page probably tomorrow, because when I'm done here tonight, I'm going to bed. So and Denise, you need to get down to your mother's house. You have Happy Meal waiting. And congrats on your new job. Stacy, the Stream-A-Thon link list is on Raul Reynolds. I can head over there and get a link for you. Give me just a second and I'll get it all done for you. Raul. I know exactly how to get there because I've been there 50 times today. Okay, I'll just give you a link to his community page. There I am. I got too many links open. All right, here's the Stream-A-Thon list. Hang on. What? Okay, here you go. And when you get there, it's the top of the page, and press the read more, and it will give you everybody who's streaming. Okay? Okay. Anybody need anything else? And I am reinforcing it front and back. And I probably won't get the inside decorated, but hopefully I will get the outside done. This thing will be my sidekick for the next 3 months. And I do some of my pages on my live stream. I stream Mondays at 1 o'clock Eastern after Dee Dee. Dee Dee's on 8:30 Eastern in the morning. So Monday is just endless streams. If you're new and you have time and stuff and want to do it, yeah, to me, it's a fun day. I don't plan anything for Mondays. And Robert went to bed a little while ago, and he was like, "You're staying up till midnight?" He was just like, God. Like, yep, me and my big mouth. I committed. So here we are. Hi, Cat and Paste. Happy New Year to you. I'm glad you dropped in. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, that should be a sturdy book now. And if I missed anybody coming in, thanks for coming. I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't see it because I'm actually doing stuff. Hi, Lisa. And I'm going to use some matte medium to start gluing stuff down. And I'm just using book pages this year. Actually, I don't even know. It's like a prospectus or something that somebody sent me thinking I was going to read it. So I'm just going to start by gluing that junk down, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. I'm going to rip it up because I don't want it to look so it's going all different directions. So this year my cover will be, I think, a little bit different. To all 1 million of you, we got 1 million here. We get 1 million, we're going to do something really special. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out later. I'm hoping this matte medium will work on Tyvek. I'm sure I've used it before, but who knows. And if it gets wrinkles in it, I don't care. I don't mind if it has a bunch of texture. It's all good with me. I'll count it as one of the prompts finished. Charmaine, come in. Hi, Charmaine. It's hard to work and check chat, so just chat among yourselves and have a great time. Okay, and if I wanted to, I don't know that I will because I'll probably include a book page inside. But if I wanted to, I could count this as book page on my cover. And I might. I don't know. But I'll use other book pages too, so. If it goes off the edge, I'll trim it when I'm done. So I'm glad the day is finally here. We can start working on Scavvy. And one of the things that makes me really happy about knowing Scavvy's here and that we're moving on through the calendar and it's Happy New Year's is spring is on the way. Weather today was good, but I'm just not a cold weather person anymore. I'm just not. Don't like it. Don't like anything about it. So, yeah. Except that I can sit under an electric blanket all day. I know this looks really boring. Yeah, you too, Denise. I am just not a cold weather person. And I can't believe I grew up in Colorado, would bundle up, go skiing, drive in the snow for hours to get to and from work. What was wrong with me? There was something wrong with me, you guys. I know. And I know I'm covering up stuff underneath, and I don't care. Because I want it to be kind of light colored, even though I am going to put a layer of matte medium with Tim Holtz vintage photo, colorizing it because I like the vintage look. So, oh, you're happy that it's Scavvy Day. I know you are, Denise. Believe me, I ask your mother. I just got the list finalized this morning because I was like, oh my God, this snuck up on me. I'm not ready for this. She's like, oh, you can use lists from previous years, which I always do because some of you really like, you know, like stencils is on every year. Just count on it. And I'm sure you all have stencils, but if you don't, cut one. Get one of those plastic report covers at Dollar Tree or something, and just cut your own stencil. Easy peasy. Need a little piece over there. I think it's a good list this year. There's some new things on there. Hopefully, you guys will be able to try some things that maybe you've never done before, like the neurographic and doing an ombre page and stuff like that. Those of you that have been around a long time have already done all that stuff, so you pretty much know. But if you're new to it, goggle it up and give it a try. And nobody's going to judge it. You know, one thing, and I say this a lot about our group of fibs, is everybody is so supportive. Don't ever be afraid to ask a question or think, oh, they're going to think I'm stupid. You know, I've said it a million times, is that we've all been where you're at, where we had to ask somebody, you know, what's this, or how do you use that, or whatever. Don't ever be bashful. Just ask. If we know, we'll just answer you best way we can. And one thing we're really, really good at, we excel at, is enabling. I don't want to say any names, Dee Dee, but some people are better enablers than others. Just saying. Yeah, think outside the box. That's good advice, Brenda. Think outside the box, you know. It's yours. Make it as creative as you want. Do as little or as much as you want is really kind of what it's about. Some of us have a lot of time. Some of us don't have much time. You know, do what you can. And I think I know Missy has in the past included her grandchildren in maybe not the Scavvy hunt, but like our zine swaps and stuff like that, because we do different swaps and stuff throughout the year. So if you decide that you enjoy this group of people, come back, because we do a lot of interactive things. And if you go to Dee Dee's channel, since I just dissed on her, I'll go ahead and say something nice. You will learn so much from a lot of the fibs, but especially Dee Dee. Dee Dee's been doing this about 100 years, Dee Dee. Well, maybe not 100, because she's not close. She's kind of close to that age, but she hasn't gotten there yet. But yeah, Dee Dee's been doing it for a lot of years. So I know I've learned a ton from her. And I've been watching her about 15 years, Dee Dee. Okay, yeah, I know you include your grandchildren in a lot of it, Missy, and I think that's very cool. And I don't know, I was talking to somebody else today, and they said, oh, I'd like to do it, but, you know, because of their grandkids or something, they didn't feel like they could. And it's like, are you kidding? Let your grandkids participate. Kids will love it. 15 years, yeah. So, all right, I'm going to have to tear out some more pages out of my book, which is fine too. I would give them their own books, actually. And if you don't have a product, okay, for example, if you don't have, let's say watercolor, I'll show you how you can turn an inexpensive Crayola Super Tip into a watercolor. Just color it off onto something non-porous. Pick it up with a water brush, and it becomes watercolor. It's almost like flipping magic. So don't feel compelled to go out and spend a bunch of money. I don't want you doing that. Use what you've got. Dig into your stash. Use it creatively. Yeah. If you don't have something, you know, like the elephant page, let's just say, I don't have a magazine that would have an elephant in it. Draw one. Draw a stick figure or elephant. I'm cool with that. I probably will try and draw an elephant on stream or something to include it. I forgot that I'd done that elephant in last year's for the circus, which it makes sense. I mean, elephants are at circuses, so. Now keep in mind, very little of this is actually going to show when I'm done. That's why I don't care if some of them have a little bit of paint on them. If it shows through, who cares? I just want to make sure that this is all sticking down here really good. And I'm going to go, of course, with the candy theme, vintage candy. Oops. It looks like it's sticking pretty good. The pages with paint on them aren't going to be as absorbent. So I got to be thinking about that. Okay, and every year, the person who finishes first, she forgets that this is not a race. But Peggy, she's in chat, Fitzmaurice, will have all of this done in 1 week. Like, I'm not even hosing you. She'll be done in a week. I'll get an email or something in a week saying, put me on the finish list. It's like, did you sleep this week? I will finish it right on April 1st. Maybe. But there is no rush. You don't get bonus points for finishing early, so don't feel rushed. Enjoy it. All right, I think I've got one good coat on everything, and I think it's all sticking down pretty good. I'm gone edge to edge, so all right, cool. I'm going to be using that again, so Janet puts real art in hers. Right, Shelley? Yeah, her mind won't let her sleep. She's got stuff to do. There's blank places on that list. Okay, and what I pulled out, and I really have no plan here. So if you think I have a plan, I have no plan. Raul! I'm glad you made it. Thanks for coming. Raul has organized and put together this Stream-A-Thon for the last, I don't know, maybe 3 years, Raul. So thank you, Raul. I know a bunch of us fibs totally appreciate you doing it. Yeah, Raul. So I'm gonna, my spirit animal, Denise, made this very cool logo for me. So it's going to be the centerpiece. And actually, I'm cutting it out first, but I'm probably going to put it on last so it might cover some of the other stuff that I have. But thank you, Denise. It's very sweet, and I love it very much. And if I was your mother, I would be fussy cutting this really close, but I'm not your mother. I'm not a fussy cut person. And I don't apologize for that. But this will be on my front cover. And then in years past, where did I put it? Oh, okay. One of my Inktobers that I did was vintage candy. So, hey, Starla. I do like it. I love it. And just think, every time I pick up my book and look at it, Denise, I'm going to be thinking about you. Is that close to stalking? So anyway, I'm going to set this aside and let it just dry a little bit. But I did, oops, I dropped something. Oh, it's way too late. I know, I'm not usually up this late either. There. But I drew vintage candy for Inktober. So when that became the theme, I made copies, and they're not great copies, you guys. But I made copies of all the different candy that I drew. So this is all my art of all the vintage candies from Inktober. I don't even know how many years ago it was. It was quite a while. And I put it on sticker paper. I'm going to have to put it down with matte medium. 9 minutes. I know, I'm paying attention. Snow caps, Pez. And I'm probably not going to use them all, but I just had these copied. So I thought, well, I want to use Bazooka for sure. And I like Big Cherry and Chiclets, Big Hunk. I don't particularly care for Charleston Chews. I didn't like bottle caps. I like Sweet Tarts. So yeah, those are kind of fun. Smarties aren't bad. So I might put Smarties on the spine. Snow caps are fun. Fire sticks are good. I like Popeye. So yeah, I'm going to use some of these. And then I also, no, I didn't print them off the internet. I drew these for Inktober. There's a whole book of them. But then I also, in anticipation of our theme, painted these house mouse that are all candy. So I don't know which I want to use. Do I want to use a combination? Do I want to put house mouse on my cover? Let's look what looks best with the logo. But I like the house mouse. If I don't use them on the cover, I'll use them inside. No dum-dums. I know. I was such a dum-dum just DEA. I didn't do dum-dums. Smarties from the bank, yeah. Chiclets. And I don't have alcohol tonight, you guys. I didn't want to fall off the wagon. Gumball should be the focus. You think so? The gumball machine? You know what? I could put House Mouse. Well, I don't know. I like him too. I don't know. It's so hard. I love House Mouse too. Use a combo? Okay. That's a good idea. All right. Let me cut him out. And then at least I'm ready. And those of you who haven't been around, a few months ago, well, I guess I should cut it closer. A few months ago, I don't know what made me think to look on Amazon. And if you don't want to be enabled, plug your ears right now. Because I found on Amazon washi sticker paper. And so these are printed on washi sticker paper. And I'm going to cut this a little different. And I have to say, I'm loving me some washi sticker paper. Loving it. Loving it. Look at, it's just like washi tape. It's a little transparent. Look. You can photocopy your art on it and turn it into your own washi tape. You already have some somewhere? Yeah, well, I know where mine is because I use mine. And so I printed all these off on washi sticker. You got washi sticker for Christmas? I'm paying attention. Okay, I'm going to turn on the TV, but I'm going to mute it. If I know how. I just got all new equipment for my TV and internet and everything. And I finally trained Robert today. But I have to say, come on, mute. What? Hang on. How's the crowd looking out there? They're in Times Square. Okay, so now I can see as they start counting down. 4 minutes and 7 seconds, you guys. Hey, bossy butt. Cheese! It's not time for cheese yet, Devin. Go sit in the corner. You're trying to distract me. I know you are. All right. And the other one I think I really like is this cute little bad boy down here. So yeah, if you haven't tried washi sticker, talk to people in chat and they will espouse the amazingness of washi sticker. It's one of my favorite things ever. It's only 9 p.m. where you are. Well, you still have a long time to stay up. I'm not staying up. When I'm done here, we're done. We're done. We're done. And then after me comes on Ginger Cat Lady, right? Yeah, Ginger Cat Pam. She's in Australia, and she will stream like the rest of the night. So if anybody has I almost said amnesia, insomnia, you're going to want to go over to Ginger Cat. I miss her because of the time difference all the time. So let's see, we're at 2 minutes 43. I'm just going to kind of hang out now until it's thanks, bossy butt. Pam is California. I thought she was Australia. Yeah, I'm seeing it too. And is that I don't know. No, it's one of the New York buildings. I don't know. They put a lot of effort into this New Year's Eve thing. Hi, Stargazer. Oh, she streams with Di in Oz. Okay, that's why she's a night owl then. Oh my God. Kudos to her then. But yeah, she's gonna apparently stay up the rest of the night. So I hope she took naps today. Because I promise you, 15 minutes after I'm done here, I will be in my bed. All right, let me fix my camera here. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Let me pull this over. I got matte medium on my prompt list. No worries, I can print another one. All right, I have to decide up and down now. That'll be on the back. One minute. We're counting down. 47. I'll start at 30. Pam is a kindergarten teacher, but maybe she's retired now. Okay. I didn't know that, Brenda. I showered in jammies and ice on your knee. Good girl, Cheryl. She sleeps during the day. Oh my God. All right. 27, 26, 23, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. They took the timer off? Okay. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Cheese! Happy New Year's, everybody. 2026. Here we are. Let's do this thing. Happy New Year. No smoochies for me. Unless I just woke Robert up. I think I did. I'm cutting out the Jolly Ranchers, you guys. Happy New Year's. And I think there is somebody outside shooting off a gun. They're blasting something, either fireworks or a gun. Again, close, but not too close. All right, let's put the fire sticks up here. I'm wondering, I think I'm going to, now I have not tried the washi sticker. I can hear a few fireworks going off around you. Yeah, I can hear it outside. And I didn't think there were really many people here for New Year's, but apparently there are. Of course, it could be like real people who live here. I live in a resort area, so we have a lot of people that come just for holidays and weekends and stuff like that. And I didn't notice a lot of unusual cars or people around here. Okay, I've never put the washi down and then matte mediumed on top of it, but it seems to be working. Woo-hoo-hoo, yeah, baby. Yeah, I used to feel bad for one of my neighbors. Their dog was so afraid of fireworks. And of course, around 4th of July, New Year's, yeah, people would be out just shooting off fireworks like crazy, and their dog would just absolutely shake itself to death. So, major fireworks and drone lights in Atlanta. Wow. Well, there's a lot of confetti going off. Okay, I want to get this one spaced down here. Well, I'm glad this works. It's not getting all wrinkly and crappy. So that's a good thing. Just slap that right down. And I can see the book pages through it, and I'm okay with that. That's good. And the ink, the printer ink is not smearing, so that's a good thing. That did get wrinkled, and I don't want wrinkles necessarily. I don't care really, but because when it dries, it'll just be texture. Your dog goes under your bed. Oh, Joyce. Yeah, I don't, yeah. I feel sorry for the pets because they don't understand what us crazy people are doing. Where's the edge? Right there, I guess. Taking the backing off the stickers. I'm gonna put, okay. Let me find my bone folder. Mark the spine for myself. If I keep doing that, my bone folder will look like Dee Dee's. All right, where's the Smarties? I think I like Smarties because I'm a Smartie. And if now that you've seen the new year in, you feel like you want to go to bed, go pack your happy ass up and get in bed. Dee Dee, you don't have to stay up until I'm done. I've got 1 more hour. And I probably will not get the inside done, and that's fine. I've got all day tomorrow. I can get back to swatching some other day. We'll put snow caps. Okay, wait. I'm going to put Gumdrop House Mouse up here in the opposite corner. I put her on blast all the time. Denise, you should come to my Monday streams because usually when I refer to Dee Dee in my streams, it's usually because she's enabling me again. And so I just call her that damn Dee Dee all the time. Because I rarely get away from her stream without spending money. And if you went and looked in my cart right now, there's stuff in there that she's trying to enable me with, but I have a 24-hour rule, and we're already at the 48 hours, so well, I could start counting from this morning because she didn't show it to the fibs until this morning, but she told me about it earlier. So I had, of course, had to go look, because why wouldn't you go look? Next thing you know, bam, in the cart it goes. She is the best. I wouldn't even bother bugging her and making fun of her if I didn't think she was the best. I promise you. She my bestie. And the most amazing thing about Dee Dee, quite frankly, is she puts up with me. She does find good stuff, like really good stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother. All right, I'm glad I'm using both House Mouse and let's put Sweet Tarts on here. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother messing with her if she wasn't the best. The original drawing of these sweet tarts is really cool because it's, if you guys remember, sweet tarts came at one time. I don't know what they come in now. I haven't seen them in years. I don't even know if they still make them. But sweet tarts at one time came in like a foil package. And the original art of this has gold. And it looks like real foil. It's very cool. Very, very cool. All right, what else have I got to include here? Where do we want this little guy? He can be up here. Oh, I think I'm going to like this. Okay, and another thing I meant to mention is one of the prompts, obviously, is burned edges. If you're not comfortable doing that, just use ink. You know, make it up as you go. I'm liking it so far. It definitely has a candy feel. All right. And keep in mind, I'm leaving room for this logo here. So I tried to pick some kind of small stuff. Let's do big cherry off the edge. I think big cherry off the edge is where it's going to happen. Because I don't necessarily want that in the center. So yeah, I think I'll put big cherry over here. And I'm glad I picked a light background. Because I am going to go over it with some stained matte medium, so it'll all look aged and caca. And I don't care if, yeah, I don't care if it goes off the page that much. Oh, that's that other sticker paper. That's not the washi. So that should stick pretty good. I hope. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the vintage on now. Oh, that's a lot. That's all right. I'll move some over here. That puked out a lot. And I'm hoping this printer ink doesn't smear either. If it does, oh, I'm going to be so pissed off. Right there. Stay. And it's right up to the edge, but doesn't go over. So that's cool. Nope, not moving a bit. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And even though it looks a mess right now, yeah, Smarties is in the spine. When I put there's a matte medium booger. When I put the brown, oh, I wanted bazooka on it. Shoot, where's that going to go? Because I really don't want it. Oh. I think bazooka is going to have to go inside. We'll do nickel nips here. And I'll just cut it off. How about that? Sports fans. And this is on that other sticker paper too. I think I was doing an experiment to see if it copied better on the regular label paper versus the washi, and I didn't think the difference was great enough to make a difference. So yeah, didn't matter to me. But the regular sticker paper, it is stickier than the washi. Like when you get it down, you're not going to get it up. It's down to stay. Okay, and I shouldn't have done that at such an angle. I'm not sure. I like the bazooka too. I think actually what I'm going to do with the bazooka, I'm going to cut it in half. Here we go. Ready, set, go. And I'm going to put it in 2 locations. I'll have it up here at the top, I think. And keep in mind, I can always make another photocopy. So if I don't like it, who cares? Oh, my edge is getting a little weird there. So yeah, after I'm done, head over to Ginger Cat. And I put the link in for Raoul's. List of streamers. So you can go get the link over there. And I will put the link for the Scavvy Hunt list one more time. But it is in the description. So, and we verified that it does work. So, yeah, go get the Scavvy Hunt list. Hey, Arlene. Thanks for coming, you ornery old wench. We'll make it look like it's tucked under there. How about that? All right, we got the bazooka on there. And other than, I'm not going to cram too much other stuff on there. I don't think. Because I think I will, before I'm done, put 2026 on the spine. Well, if I dried this, I'm going to dry it real quick. I'll put my brush in water. All right, heat gun. Shouldn't take but a minute. It doesn't have to be completely dry. I just want it dry enough that when I flip it over to the other side, And I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the inside, honestly. A rag flag is, oops. I'm sure I have one on here. Maybe I don't. Anyway, it's a paper clip with stuff hanging off it. Ribbons, whatever you want. Look at, there's a monkey. How'd that monkey get on there? Look at him. Going, what the hell am I doing here? Yeah, just put a ribbon on a paper clip, slap it in there, bam, prompt done. All right. I'm going to quickly get my brush out. Dry it off as best I can. Good night, Auntie Mame. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming. I hope we all have a great 2026. I'm counting on it, for real. Before I do the stain, I'm going to go ahead and fold over the stuff from the front. I guess I should put a little bit of matte medium on these. But these will be covered, so yeah. Now I'm going to have to get my hands in it. Ugh, that's my worst thing, you guys. Getting my hands in the matte medium. So hard to get off. I'll be getting it off tomorrow. But yeah, I'll cover this inside with something, but I won't do that until tomorrow. I might just use some brown paper bag. Who knows? Tore that. Thank God I don't need it. I feel sorry for whoever has to clean out my house because they're going to pick up these scavenger hunt books and say, what the hell was she even doing? Is this how she spent her time? We should have put her in the nursing home a lot earlier than we did. Yep, I hope 2026 is a great year. And I don't do resolutions, so I'm going to be the same butthead that I've been. So if you're expecting something different, get over yourself. Because, yeah, some things will never change. Oh, I am so not going to like myself in the morning. Most people are saying that because they're going to be hungover and feel like crap. I'm saying it because I'm going to have to clean up matte medium. Almost done here. That little short piece is going to be a pain in my neck. That's all right. So as rough as it looks right now, are you leaving now, Denise? Go have a great night's sleep. Happy New Year. I'm glad you're so happy. Scavvy is here. I'm happy too. And hopefully we'll see you really soon on your mother's stream. And again, congrats on the new job. I'm happy for you. All right. I'm going to hit it with a heat gun real quick. This will dry very quickly because it didn't have as much matte medium on it. I just want to make sure that it's really tucked down good. Okay, real quick heat gun. And then I'm going to do some glaze on top of it so you can kind of see what it ended up looking like. Okay, that should be dry enough. It can air dry from here on. I think it's all stuck down pretty good, so it's all good. I'm liking it. All right, now comes the very funnest part. I can add the date after I'm done. I am staining it. Wait, Dee Dee, that's going to happen right now. I got to get a little cup out. Put some matte medium in it. Oops, cracked a lynch. I'm going to use some of Tim Holtz Distress ink in Vintage Photo. And I'll try and mix enough all at once so that I don't have to mix it more than once. Because I don't care if the inside matches the outside. Hey, Bee. Start with just a little bit. And hopefully I have a toothpick right here. I do, I do. Ooh, I might have to put more matte medium in. It might be pretty dark. Oops. All right. I don't want it real dark. And Oh, maybe I didn't need that extra matte medium. No, I want a little darker than that. Probably one drop is going to be too much. Maybe not. No, I want it a little bit darker than that. Is that some goop scoop, Tina? You nutcase. Tina and I had a crazy conversation today about Instagram Reels. And now she's sending me stuff to make me throw up. That was funny, though. Okay, I think this is going to be okay. Not too terribly dark, but dark enough that it'll tie it all together. Make it look old and vintagey. Yeah. Without obliterating everything underneath it. What did I get on there? Yuck. Is it? I don't even know if that's dark enough. I'm doing little amounts here, you guys. All right, that's it. No more. All right. Looks like chocolate pudding, kind of. But I don't want to obliterate what's underneath it, you know. But this kind of will tie it all together. It'll look like it was meant to be like this. Well, it was. Because I sat here and planned it all out and thought about it for 5 whole minutes before I did it. And I don't have to worry about going off the edges onto the mat because in the morning when it's dry, it just scrapes right up. So easy peasy. Yeah, and you can still see everything underneath, still very cool. You can't be afraid. You just got to do it. And then regret it later. Hey, Carrie Ann. How are you? I met Carrie Ann in person in Australia. Carrie Ann lives in Australia. Her and her husband were kind enough to come up and meet CB, Xandra, Jen, and myself. So hi, Carrie Ann. I hope everything's going well for you. Okay, I'm going to hit this with a heat gun and just dry it a little bit so I can go over it with another coat and just darken it a hair. Yeah, I like this. It's not as dark as previous years, but that's cool. I'm good with that. I'm good with it. Hit it with a heat gun real quick. And the wrinkles actually are going to turn out pretty cool because they're holding the matte medium and they'll be a little bit darker. I hope. If I wasn't on stream, I probably would dry it a little bit longer than that, but I don't want you guys having to endure that. Thanks, Terry. All right, let's get another coat on it, and then we're going to call it done. The second coat will darken it just a hair, but I don't think it's going to obliterate everything underneath, so that's kind of the goal. Nothing but candy. She spelled butt, B-U-T-T. Yeah, this is perfect. See how this stain just kind of smushes it all together? It's kind of like when Dee Dee adds acrylic paint to her collages. It just kind of smushes it all together and makes it look all planned that way. I'm not comparing this to Dee Dee's collage, okay? I'm just saying that, yeah. This is bringing it all together, kind of like her paint. But, yeah, I would never compare anything to Dee Dee's magical collages. Did I see Sister come in? Hi, Sister. Getting ready for Scavvy. The link for the prompt list is in the description. And tomorrow, first thing when I get up, well, not when I get up, because I'll be grumpy then, I will go ahead and put it on my community page as well. So I plan just about the right amount too, so that's very cool. Not a lot of waste going on around here. I like that. So I don't know really what I'm going to do tomorrow. I've got some fib art that I need to get finished and get out in the mail. And other than that, I think we're just going to be hanging out. If it's a pretty day, well, wait, tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, I probably won't drive into town. I was going to say I might go in and get coffee, but I don't think I will. Okay. I think that may be enough. So I hope a lot of you do the Scavvy. Again, please use the hashtag so I can see what you guys are creating. It just makes it fun. And don't forget to search for the hashtag too, so you can see what other people have done. You might get ideas. You might find a new fib, you know, new friend. So yeah, don't just use the hashtag, search for it and look what other people are doing too. And I think you can set up notifications. I generally don't. I just go and look for it when I have the time and the inclination. Yikes. This place is a mess, you guys. I'm going to throw all this away. Oops. I shrunk you guys. All right, Arlene, thanks so much for stopping in. Go have a great night's sleep. Happy New Year. Have sweet dreams. I hope I have sweet dreams. All right. A lot of junk going in the trash right now. All right. Let me hit this. Excuse me. with a heat gun. Hopefully it'll lay flat. Yeah, I think I like this, you guys. It's not as busy as years past. And I'm going to end a little bit early because as we're going through, I want Ginger to be able to say Happy New Year. Okay, what binding? I'll show in just a minute, Brenda. I like to work on pages outside of the cover. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And there's nothing on the edge. And I do have some wrinkles up here, and that's fine. Let me set this somewhere where it won't booger up something else. But in years past, what I've done, and I always intended to make it more permanent, but I never really have, is I use elastic. I do it like a TN. A very clean heat gun, right? Amazing how that is. So yeah, I like to work on the pages outside of the book. So I just use elastic and make signatures like this one, because it got kind of fluffy. Just has 3 pages. But I can take that out and work on it and then just stick it back in wherever I want. Now, I always thought I would go back in and do a permanent binding and just glue it to the spine. I never have. But yeah, I just use elastic. You celebrated, brother. Happy New Year. So yeah, not the prettiest thing in the world, but very functional for how I use it. And that's one thing I would say, you know, about using something where you can remove it from the book, because as time goes on, it does get pretty fluffy. And if you're in a comp book or something like that, it makes it hard to work in the book. This way I can take it out, work on it, slap it in, maybe find something that it goes with, you know. And a lot of times I'll just start with a 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock and then just glue it in the book too. So yeah, that's how it's bound. And I'll use as many elastics as I need to kind of keep it contained. And that's how we do that. So you'll be fluffy this year. You will be, or your book will be. I'm already, this matte medium on my hands is already making me cuckoo. So, yep. What else can I show you guys or tell you guys? I'm excited. I'll get this finished tomorrow. The house mouse, well, this one's real good. This one, I don't know. It's kind of hard, but I know what it is, so it's okay. Both. Yeah, so I'm finishing like 15 minutes early, you guys. And I don't want to make it awkward for you guys, but you could go use the restroom, do whatever else you want. But this was pretty much my plan. And I will inside, after I finish this, you know, I'll finish this, and then I'll put some pages in, and I will include a pocket so I can take my list in and out. Again, the link is in the description. Show you the elastic. You can buy it at any craft store. They have it on Amazon too. You can get it in all different kinds of colors. Let me find one here. And it just kind of disappears in the book. So, okay, we'll do this one that I already had out. I just cut the elastic a little bit shorter than the actual length of the spine, 2 times, so that it just holds it just enough. So, yep. And I hope you guys are excited for the Scavvy. And please, please post your stuff so I can go out and search for you monkeys and find what you've done. And I just dropped something. Yeah, pretty simple. But for a journal that you're going to be working in and out of and that will get fluffy, this to me just seemed like the most reasonable way to kind of keep it all contained. And, you know, this one is only 3 pages per signature. You can make it, yeah, that one's 3 pages. When I originated it, I think I planned Men in Pants. Yeah, see, this one only has 2 in its signature. So, yeah. You're excited? Don't be nervous. Just do whatever you do. The only thing is, the only rule is have fun. Just make it fun. You don't have to show it to anybody if you don't want. I'm asking you to, but you don't have to. But I wish you would, you know. Put yourself out there. See, I tell Belinda that. She's all nervous about showing her artwork. It's like, no, show it because it's good. You know, my artwork is not going to be Dee Dee's. Dee Dee's isn't going to be mine. Mine isn't going to be Bossy Butts. And neither will yours. You know, we all have our own approach, style, end product, whatever. And I don't want yours to look like mine, and I don't want mine to look like yours. I want yours to look like something you had fun doing. So, yeah. And the streams that I've missed because I didn't get, well, I did get to Juju's for a little while this evening. I'll go back and watch the replays. And then, of course, Cat Lady, I'll have to check hers out tomorrow because I am going to bed. I'm not staying up. How about that? In 2024, it was the 2nd or 3rd journal you ever made. Cool, Stacy. Yeah, well, we've all been new and we've all just started this journey, so just go with it. You know, hopefully this will give you something fun to work on, and you'll get to see what other people have done with the same prompts. You're going back to journals in 2026. I'm going back to traveler's notebooks. Brenda told me they're coming back in, that young kids are finally getting into traveler's notebooks. And traveler's notebooks are very, very much like what I just showed you with the elastic. Okay, you're going back to bed, Terry. Thanks for getting out of bed and come hanging with us. You didn't have to do that. You could have just watched the recording. But I'm glad you did. So I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to go get a snack, make a phone call, wish somebody Happy New Year. And I'm going to call it a day. Do it, Carrie Ann. I want to see some of your art. Wouldn't miss it. You're the best, Terry Brett. I don't care what Dee Dee says. Okay, you guys, I got a little bit of a mess before I can go to bed. Happy New Year. I know you have other things you could be doing, but I so appreciate you guys spending your time with me. So everybody, Happy New Year. Go kiss somebody you love. Try and be kind. And let's have a really great 2026, okay? I'm in. I hope you're in too. So, love you guys. See ya. I don't know. See you later. Bye. Next, go over to Ginger Cat Lady. Okay? Love you guys. See you. Bye.